The only way to beat narcissistically abusive people in your life is to completely eliminate narcissistic people from your life. I mean, anything other than that, and you lose. Pretty straightforward. Let's talk about how to really beat narcissistically abusive people. My name is Kevin, and this is The Royal We. Now, before I continue with this very important message, I want to let you know that I'm here to support you. Down in the description box, you'll find access for one-on-one appointments with me. I do take telephone calls as well as video calls through Zoom, FaceTime, and WhatsApp. So if you're looking for that one-on-one time to help you through a very difficult situation right now, head on down there, schedule some time with me. I'd love to talk with you. Also, I do have a coaching program, and my coaching program is live and in person every day, Monday through Friday. The Royal We community is a community that is founded on breaking the trauma bonds and moving forward into an exciting future. If you're looking to join a community that is growing and becoming trauma bond free in 2023, head on down there and join the Royal We coaching program. Now, we are talking about beating the narcissistically abusive people in your life. The biggest mistake that you could imagine ever making. And I've been there and I've done that, and I bought the t-shirt and I went to that circus, and I promise you it's no fun. And that is to think that you can engage narcissistically abusive people in their own game, which happens to be a game of demeaning comments, devaluing, name calling, throwing things, fighting, straight up Amber Herding, whatever. And the reality is when you engage with any toxic, narcissistically abusive people in this manner, whether it's your family members, your brother, your sister, or your parents, or an ex, whomever, when you engage at this level, guess what? You lost. You lose. This happens to be their goal from square one, is to bring you down into their territory of fighting. Because you weren't there. You were above that. You were at a different place in this life. How many of you have experienced narcissistically abusive people accusing you of thinking you're better than everybody? Now watch this. They typically do that when you refuse to fight with them, don't they? Or if you shut them out and you walk away and you stop showing up. What's the first thing they do? Oh, you think you're better. You think you're better. Why? Because you're not playing their game. You're not joining their arena. And it's a mistake to think that joining their arena, their battle arena, and fighting with them is your opportunity to win and to beat them and to dominate them. No, you've already lost because you've lost yourself. They pulled you down into their world. You're no longer who you are. You now belong to them in their battle arena. Worse than that, you've proved them right about you when they say you're no better. You're no better. You're a meanie too. You're an abusive person. See, I told you so. You're fighting with me. So you see, you've lost. Because that's what they want. You've lost because you lost yourself. So there is no winning when it comes to dealing with toxic people, whether it's family members, sisters, parents. There is no winning by engaging with them. If you engage, you lose. Plain and simple, because you lose yourself. And then you're stuck in that arena, by the way. And that's what it is. It'll always be a place of fighting for you. That becomes your cage. If you try to beat narcissistically abusive people at their level and their game, you end up imprisoned by them. That fighting becomes your cage for the rest of your life. How does that feel? Sounds pretty sucky. You deserve better than that. So the only chance of really winning at an abusive relationship with narcissistically abusive people or toxic people, as difficult as it is to separate. You must eliminate toxic, narcissistically abusive people from your life. And what qualifies as narcissistically abusive people? People who want to fight you. People who want to drag you into demeaning, devaluing competitions. People who don't want to care for you or concern for you or acknowledge you or help you succeed. Rather, they want to battle with you. This is toxic. Don't get me wrong. We are all going to have battles in this life with people. We are all, in a way, competing, I suppose. I mean, as for me, I compete with myself. That's it. I'm just trying to do better than I did yesterday. That's the competition that I want. But in a relationship, especially when you're looking for intimacy and peace, if what you have is fighting and quarreling, well, then that just becomes your prison. So look at separating from narcissistic abuse and eliminating the toxic family members from your life. Don't look at it even as a form of battle. Don't look at it as a form of fighting them. Look at it as your freedom. Look at it as you busting out of the prison that you've been in. The prison of toxicity. The prison of the battle arena that narcissistically abusive people like to hang out in. By eliminating that from your life, you win. Now watch this. You don't win that relationship, but that relationship comes with the prison that those people are in. Listen, can you have a relationship? Well, never mind. Not going to go there, but you know what I'm saying. In order to have a relationship with narcissistically abusive people, you're going to have to share their prison cell. A prison cell of fighting and quarreling and demeaning, nasty stuff. That's it. So, you may lose the relationship, but you gain your freedom, which ultimately means you win, especially if you get to maintain who you are in life. You win. That's winning. That's beating the narcissist. Leaving them in their prison alone or to find somebody else. Let them find another person to share their cell with them. You just focus on your win, which is your freedom from the toxic relationship. That's it. If you do this, you will beat narcissistically abusive people every time. Now, if you need help with this, because I do understand that this can be a difficult concept, don't hesitate to reach out to me. As I said, I do take telephone calls and video calls through Zoom, FaceTime, and WhatsApp. Head on down there, schedule some time with me. Also, the Royal We coaching program is a great opportunity. It's a great community that is working on breaking trauma bonds, holding each other accountable, moving into 2023, ready for exciting things. So head on down there and check it out. I'll be back with more videos for you right here on the Royal We.